Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. The bag you see in the screen is the one we are going to make today. It's a little bag with a bow. If you want to make your bow the same color, it's up to you. I chose to make a bow different colors. For some of you who like things to be unique, you can make only one color. So, without any further delay, let me show you the materials that you need to complete this tutorial today. First of all, we have this base. I bought this on Amazon as well. Let's see how long this is. Yes, approximately 6.5 inches. You can use it or any other base that you have. Okay, is okay. You have a hook. The hook is number 4.5. And you have this ribbon yarn. I bought this on Etsy, and I use a yarn winder to roll it myself. You have a pair of scissors. Okay, for the bow you will need this yarn or every regular yarn that you have, white or off-white, something that tends to white will be perfect for to match with that color if you will use the same color. This yarn comes like this. It's a fluff stuff yarn. I bought it from Amazon. Yeah, so we like to use something like this for the bow or any similar yarn you have. Okay, and the hook for the bow is number 3.75. So we are using two different sizes of hook in this tutorial. Okay guys, let's start now. So you're going to take your base with your hook and you're going to go on that hole just below that button, and you're going to start by making one single crochet just like this. You're going to go to the next hole, you're going to make another single crochet. You're going to go to the next one and you're going to make two single crochets there. Okay, the next one I'm going to make just one single crochet. The next one the same. Oops, one single crochet. One single crochet, and the next one I'm going to make two single crochet in that same one. So you're basically making one single crochet and two single crochet, sorry, and one increase. Okay, so the next one is going to be single crochet, next one single crochet, and on the next one I'm going to double. I'm going to do two single crochet in that same hole. Okay, two single crochet and one increase. Then an increase. Okay, then from here to over there I'm going to do only single crochet, no double, no increases, simple single crochet. Just like that. Okay, now from there until I get there I'm going to repeat the same thing that we did on the other side. Okay, meaning two single crochet and one increase. So let's start with two single crochet, and on the next one it's going to be an increase. Do single crochet, then an increase. Do single crochet, then an increase. Do single crochet, then the last increase. Okay, then from there to there you're going to do only single crochet. Okay, the last single crochet, then I'm going to go in there where I started my single crochet and I'm going to make one single crochet, just like that. Okay, now we're going to take another piece of the same yarn because we're going to close all those holes. I don't like seeing those holes on my base, so we're going to use the same yarn, the same color, to close all those holes that you have on the base because they don't look good. So go in your first single crochet and then you will start to slip stitch around on those holes. Okay, you're going to slip stitches around those holes. Okay, go to the next hole and then slip your stitch. Go to the next one, then you slip stitch, and so on. So you're going to slip stitch just like that until you get to the end. Here we are almost at the end. I'm going to go to that same first single crochet and go in and slip stitch. Then you're going to cut your yarn. This yarn is really, it makes things dirty, so that's why I'm putting something under, because when you cut it, it has little tiny pieces that just make things dirty, and I don't like it, so that's why I'm putting something under it. So I'll cut it, then I will use you see what I was saying, when you cut it, it has these small little tiny things falling, and I don't like it. So you have to use a lighter, yeah, to fix those tapes and prevent them from falling. Yeah, just like that. I think all ribbon yarns are like that. I don't know. Yeah. Okay, you can pull that little tail and then go to the next stage, just right there. And from the inside, pull that piece in. You can even use a smaller hook to make the task easier. See, it's in on the middle. You see? So pull that little tail. Okay, just like that. Okay, we are going to continue crocheting. We're going to crochet round and we're going to crochet on this. You see those V like in the inside stitches, the middle of the stitches, exactly where I'm putting the needle. That's where you're going to go to make your single crochet. Let me zoom it so they can see it there very good. So you're going to go inside those stitches. Sometimes I call it inside the stitches crochet. So you go inside those stitches. That's where you're going to make your single crochet for the next round and for the rest of the body of the bag too. So go in there and start making single crochet. You can hide your little tail that you brought inside. Remember that little tail? You can crochet along with it so they can hide it. You just continue like that. Okay guys, so you get it now. You see where I am making those single crochet. You're going to do this until you get to the end of the round, just like this. Okay, now we just finished that first round. Now we're gonna do the same thing for the rest of the patterns, right? For the rest of the bag. You're just gonna go inside on or in the middle of those stitches and you're gonna make your single crochet over there. Okay guys, just continue like that. Okay guys, we are back and so far this what we got. You see how long this is? Yeah, 4.5 inches. Okay, You can see that I already cut my yarn off. I'm gonna, and you have to end. You remember that your row starts here, right? Remember that spot. Your row has to end there. Okay. You cut your yarn, then you can just go to the next one and slip stitch. Okay, just like that. Then I can try to hide this from the inside. Okay, just like this. Okay, for the next step, I'm going to do the band. I've already made the band. I just want to show you. It's going to be really simple. You don't need to worry if I've already made it. It's just a bunch of single crochet. Okay, you're going to start. What you're going to do, you start by counting how many stitches do you have around your back. Because I don't know exactly what base you're going to use, you have to count all your stitches. Like, you see, you have to count all these stitches. Okay, so when you count your stitches around, you're going to start your chains or your band with the same number of stitches. In my case, I have 62 stitches around the back. So I started this band with 62 chains. As you can see, yeah, as you can see here, my first row is the chains, the 62 chains. Then I have 6 more rows, right? So including the chains, you're going to have 7 rows in total on this band. And like I said, make sure that you count very good your stitch because they have to be balanced. Okay, when we are sewing it, make sure you are doing the same amount of chains as the same amount of stitches you have on your back. Okay, so we have 7 including the chains. See, 7 include the chains. If you don't count the chains, it's going to be 6 rows after the chains. Okay, it's so simple, just stitches, nothing complicated. I think you can do it. Okay. Okay, guys. Now we have to crochet the band onto the back, and you're gonna find the middle of your back. Find the middle, then take your yarn with your hook. And you're gonna start with a split. Then from here we're gonna do some backwards single crochet like I said. So take your next stitch on the band and the next stitch on the back. Then you're gonna make a single crochet. So basically doing single crochet but backwards. Okay. So go to the next stitch on the band and the next stitch on the back. Take your yarn and bring it and make a single crochet. Okay, go. Let me zoom it so we can see it clearly. Okay, go to your next stitch on the band and the next stitch on the back. Then, oops, take your yarn and make a single crochet. Yeah, that's why we counted the stitches, because they have to be equal, right? So that's why you have to make sure that you have exactly the same number on stitches on your band. Okay, just continue like that. You see how this pattern or this design is beautiful. It makes the edges so beautiful. I like it. So you're going to continue like this until you get to the end of, where you started the band, right? Yeah, looks so beautiful. So just continue like that. Okay, we are almost here at the end. You can see, like, you can see how my stitches are like really equal. I'm just gonna end with the last stitch on the band and the last stitch on the back. So you have to make sure that your stitches and your band and have equal stitches. Okay, then you can put a cord and leave a little tail just to sew to close that part. Okay, now take your needle because we're gonna close that little part. Simply start sewing. Okay, now try to fasten off the yarn. You can do it from the inside. Okay, now we're gonna crochet the handle. We're gonna start with 8 chains. That's one chain, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, and 8. 8 chains. Then you're gonna go into your first chain, then make a single crochet. Okay, then you're gonna make single crochets all around until you get there. So make single crochet on one strand, just the loops on top until you finish the round. Okay, that's the last one. Okay, now I'm going to crochet on this strand just right here, the one I'm showing you. Go in there and make a single crochet. See this one here, you're gonna make single crochet in those loops. You go to the next one. Might be a little tight, but it's okay. Yeah, that one. Yeah, it's a little tight because it's the beginning. Okay, just continue making single crochet on those loops. Okay, you're just going to continue like that until we get the length that we want. Okay guys, we are back. These are our two handles. Okay, I'm just going to show you how to fasten up this one, the one we were making. It's really simple. As you can see, I already cut the yarn and I just left a small tail. I'm just going to go on the next one, make a single crochet and then pull just like that. Then you're going to go to the next stitch and try to just wrap this tail around. Okay, I can even put it inside just like this. Oh, sorry. I can even do this too. Okay, so this is your okay. So this is how you to handles. Okay guys, we are back. As you can see, I've already started the bow and you'll need to make two different parts. This is long and thicker or larger and this thin and short. We're going to do two different parts. I want to show you exactly how to make them. Okay, we're going to use a different crochet hook. This is number 3.75. Okay. For the longer part, you're going to start with 50 chains. 50. Two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 47, 48, 49, and 50. Okay, 50 chains. Now you're going to go in your second chain and make a single crochet. Then you're going to go in this second strand here, this one, and you need to go to the next chain and make a single crochet just like that. You see, so have 3 loops on your hook. you pull through at the same time. Okay, you take the last one, you go to the next chain, then you yarn, then you pull through all them. You go to the next, you go to the next chain, then it's going to be just like that. Okay, each time before going to the next chain, you have to take this strand first, then you go there, you take your yarn and you pull through at the same time. Okay, just like that. Okay, I'm almost done. Just gonna continue. Okay, the last one. Okay, just like that. Then you're gonna make a chain, turn, and you're gonna start with a single crochet, just like that. Then you're gonna start the same thing. You go to your last strand before going to the next stitch. Okay, just like that. So when you get here to the other side, you finish with your stitch, then you make a chain, you turn, you make a single crochet, then you start repeating the same thing. You need to do this. Let me see how many times. These are the chains. Okay, these are the chains, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you have 7 rows in total, including the chains. Okay, so just like that. Continue until you get 7 rows in total, including the chains. If you don't want to count the chains, yeah, let's do 6 rows then. Okay, you have to do 6 rows like the second and the third one. 6 rows. Okay, and for the short part, you're going to start the same way. This is the short part. You're going to start, but instead of making 50, you're going to make the half of, you're going to do half of 50, which is 25. Okay, so this one, the shortest one, start with 25 chain, then you do the same design. It's the same thing, it's just like it's shorter, and you have to make, these are the chains, these are the chains over here. Then you have 1, 2, 3, you have 4 rows including the chain on this one. Okay, I hope you understand what I mean. So you're going to start is exactly the same like we did here, but instead of 50, you're going to do 25 because it's the half of this one. Okay, now we're gonna, I think we're gonna set everything up together. What I want to do, I want to join, I want to sew this like this to make it just one piece. Okay, you take your needle and your hand or your thread or yarn on it, then you simply start sewing. Oh, okay, then you simply start sewing over here. Okay, here you can come and fasten off. Okay, and make sure you cut this tail a little long, okay, because you're going to use it to fasten off. Okay, so it's going to be like that. Okay, okay, what I'm going to do now, and this is in the middle. Okay, I'm going to fasten off in the middle. Okay, but before you do that, you can just press it like this, then just do this on the middle with the remaining piece of the yarn that you left. Okay, just like that. Okay, now you're going to take the smallest piece. You're going to place it. Okay, just right there. Then you can fasten off. Make sure that it's in the middle. Okay, just like that. Okay, it's gonna be just like that. Okay, it's gonna be, let me zoom. Okay, so it's gonna be just like that. You can try to adjust it yourself so that it's really beautiful. Yeah, just like that. But I don't know if, yeah, I think we have to sew this one first before we add the handle, because the handle we have to match with this. Okay, I'm going to sew this part. You can use the same yarn like this off-white color. I'm going to use it to sew the bow on the back. So only use this band to sew your bow. Make sure that you do it in a very delicate way, because you don't want your bow to be weird. It has to still look nice. So be very gentle. Okay, perfect. Now the last thing to do is to sew the handles. Okay, you want to make sure that your handle uh, okay, you have to make sure that your handle, like one point has to be just on on the top of the corner of your bow. You see, you have to match with the limit of it. Okay, so before you sew it, you can try to flat it like this, to flatten it. You say flatten. And to flatten it like this, you see. Then I'm trying to put this tail in. Okay, now then we can fasten this one out. Okay, you're gonna make a knot or two. Okay, then you try to bring your tail inside the strap. Okay, I'm going to cut this at this point. Okay, I used to light it already because, like I told you, this yarn is really it leaves a lot of little pieces, and I don't like it. Yeah. Okay, you're gonna go here and do the same thing. Okay, one side is done. You're gonna go here and do the same thing. But to make sure yeah, make sure that your straps are really on the same, like side by side. Okay, so you can even bend your back like this. Then you come over here and start to sew. Okay, it's gonna be just sew it like you did on the other side. Okay, it's gonna be just like that. On the same, the only thing you have to make sure is they are just side by side. So, okay, small but beautiful. Okay, thank you so much, guys, for being here and completing this tutorial with me. I really appreciate that. And I would like you to support my channel, because it's the only thing that makes me continue doing things like this. I would like you to comment, to share, to even subscribe if you are not yet. I would really, really, really appreciate that. Thank you, and I will see you very, very soon for the next tutorial.